They claim that this is the fastest creation ever. I'm gonna put that to the test. We've all seen One Punch Man. Clearly, this is the opposite of One Punch Man. There was an enemy in One Punch Man that to all others was actually very tough. But this thing is like an abomination if it was like taken to the max. You all remember Garo? Well, this is him in an awakened form? What? Let's just say that this form is far better than just a simple basic monster wannabe form. But let's watch him fight some hippos, because that seems comparable. We need like a, what is it, a Star Destroyer Boros or Galactic Boros, whatever the heck it's called. He might be lacking some of his abilities. So I made this thing called the Ramp of Doom that flings things across the map, and if you put in hippos, it makes it even more enjoyable. See? Get out of here, hippos. Well, somebody made something similar. It's called the Ender Wagon. It's a little bit different because it's got spikes and these big giant things, and it doesn't quite move quite the same, but it does have jet power. Let's watch what it does to this whole herd of things. It's not really smooth. We might need to improve upon the design a bit. That seems better already. There we go. Now we're talking about more speed. Here's a bunch of coward coals, and they say subscribe to the channel because only like 12% of you guys who are watching are subscribed. And if you do, you can save them from Borkachu. He's back. If you don't know who Borkachu is like one of the most amazing creations that's ever existed because he likes to send things flying. This is what he does. Whee! He gets right up on time. He gets right up behind their butt and then just sends them flying through the air. It's safe to say that you definitely don't want to be around Borkachu when he's mad. I guess you guys didn't subscribe fast enough. You didn't save Coward Cole. When you think about cars that cost $300,000, maybe you think about a Ferrari, right? Well, I guarantee you've never thought about an iguana Ferrari before. You know, this is actually a pretty cool creation. It's got spikes all over, and look at this seat. Who would want to sit in that thing? It's dangerous to your health. It has these epic spike wheels, and this mouth, it does not scream iguana to me, but we'll go with it. Let's watch it as it destroys all these guys. Yum! These little spike things never really work for me. Let's see if he pokes anybody, shall we? Is there spikes in the front? It seems to be working quite well. Even if he doesn't spike anybody, he's just running straight over all these knights. The little spike claws in the front definitely worked, but these things never even make contact with anything, I don't think. I've got a whole mess of packies, and I'm gonna see if they can actually survive this. I don't know if this is an original creation or if somebody made this replicating something else, but this is called the Titan. It kind of reminds me of Iron Giant since it's got that tiny little head, but he's pretty much just got, what's a missile here? Does he have anything in here? And he's got those little tiny cute wings. Look at him. No, he's just got one missile, and I guess one missile might be all that he actually needs. Oh, he's got lasers coming out of his butt. Okay, I take that back. They're not coming out of his butt. They're coming out of his back up here. Okay, so he's got some lasers up there. He looks pretty cool though. I like the Titan. My suggestion though, Titan, you might want to hit the leg day, okay? You're missing a little bit of stuff there in the middle of your legs. You guys are about to experience a really nightmarish, hideous creature, and I don't know what it is. It's called Uncle Sam? This thing is got some really thick arms over here. Not only that, he's got this whole thing going on with his head here. He's kind of just a grotesque creature with lots of spikes, and I'm sure he's gonna absolutely destroy all of these guys. I kind of want to see him get, yeah, there we go. I kind of want to see him get his beard face thing down in there, spike some people with those little baby arms that are hanging from his chin. If this thing was real, it'd have like people hanging from these claws, like just dangling as he's walking around. They're all dead. This is pretty much what the thumbnail looks like for this thing, and it's really hard to tell what is going on with this. But it turns out, I guess it's kind of like a turkey, but it's also flying. And it has all these things on it, and I'm very confused as to what it is. But something tells me that this flying turkey of doom, it should be able to absolutely destroy all these things, although it's kind of fighting with itself. What's happening? Oh no! My game is gonna break. It is like derped up on itself and it's destroying the game. I'm so confused as to it's a head of a crocodile or something, I think. This might be the weirdest thing I've ever seen in this game. Oh, those are arms, I think. Are those supposed to be arms? It's a weird turkey. Well, here we go with our first epic, gigantic creation. And this whole mess of hill giants is probably gonna wind up getting destroyed because this thing is called the Titanus monster vortex. I am a huge fan of this type of mouth. He's got lasers in here. Also, he has a bunch of skulls and a detached body. It makes it look like some kind of multiverse titan thing. Do those things spin? It doesn't spin. He's just got lasers and he's super crazy awesome looking. I'm not too sure how, but he ate one of his little laser arm things. What? Let's have him fight off against Godzilla, shall we? Who will win this battle? Oh, clearly Godzilla. He's proving to be the MonsterVerse absolute dominator over here. You remember this epic creation? I think this still is one of my favorite creations ever made. We're gonna have him face off against that. Oh, he too has lasers that utterly destroyed. Should we have that thing face off against Godzilla? Here we go, Battle of the Ages. This dragon who actually never even shoots at them versus Godzilla. Who will win? Look at that face. Who wins? Lasers going out. This one has missiles though, which might wind up winning. So it's not really connecting with their lasers, although Godzilla has got him. Oh, yeah! Now we have a creation that someone has dubbed the world's fastest object. We've seen the Flash and Super Goku and Super Shaggy, and they're pretty fast. And the real question is, after a while, can you actually get any faster than a specific speed? Well, we're about to find out. I've already showed you one of these, but this one is way better than the other one. It's so awesome, it leaves fire trails from its tires. And I think you can tell what it is from this little perspective right here. We have the DeLorean. So there's another one we played with a while ago that was pretty cool, but this one's way better because it's actually really fast and it leaves fire trails. Let's just kind of watch the fire trails first. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Now we'll see how fast it goes. Oh man. Yeah, I think perhaps that might be the fastest. It's super fast. Here we have the fastest objects that I've ever played with. The DeLorean, Ultra Instinct Goku, this Flash, and this Flash, which as you can see isn't quite like the Flash, but I know this thing's super fast. And now we find out who is truly the fastest object alive. Is it the DeLorean, or is it the Flash, or is it Goku? Let's go. Oh, not even comparable. So the Flash on the end is actually pretty fast too, but the DeLorean just smoked those guys. So let's get rid of those two. And now we'll just have a race with these two, okay? Here we go. Let's find out. And it is definitely the DeLorean. It is so much faster. Wow. Truly, here we have the fastest vehicle, the fastest object, the world's fastest that has ever existed in this game. Well guys, thank you so much for stopping by and watching today's video. Click one of the two videos that you're about to see, and I hope you have a wonderful day.